Hi everyone, so this is from a recent lesson that I gave to a guy that's struggled quite a bit with the club path going a little bit too far to the left, -10, -11. I just want to show what I did during the lesson to see if this would help anybody out there. If it helps just a couple of people, then that's great. So as you see here on the left hand side, this is the first swing, comes inside, up and over, steep, outside and across. So this was a swing on day one, and then on the right hand side this was a week later on the second lesson. So this drill, what I'm using here, got this impact bag just outside the right foot and to the inside, and what we were wanting to do was take the club back more on the outside and then loop it back onto the inside and hit the bag. But what you want to do when hitting the bag was to try and, as the club hits the bag, you want to try and get the leading edge, at least the leading edge, to hit the bag. If not, try and get the toe hitting the bag first and not the heel, because this then twists the arms down and gets the club face closing a lot better. I got this drill from a good friend of mine, Marcus Bell from GRF Golf, so follow them if you can on YouTube. Great drill. Like I say, I got it from him. I really like this. It helps to get that club face closing because the forearms rotate down, and so we just use this. What we're trying to do as well was trying to go the opposite way. Instead of too far on the inside, going back and then looping it up and around, we just try to go the opposite direction and go from the a little bit more outside on the way back, and then dropping it more on the inside, because the big problem was the club was outside with an open face, so we're trying to get it more from the inside with a closed club face, like this on the outside, and dropping it to the inside just like that, and try and do that as many times as possible. Like I say, it's coming out here and getting the club to go around more this way and down instead of coming inside and coming around this way. So as we look on it, we're trying to get it counterclockwise instead of clockwise. And so moving on to then the full swing, what came from that. So obviously the stance is closed. We like that because that gives him room to come from the inside and allows a little bit more turn in the backswing. Shoulders are pretty square, which I like. So then this was the swing where he's at, and it hit these shots, about 30 of them, really nicely from the inside. Managed to get the club path into the plus. I think the biggest plus was around about +5, from -10 to +5, so that was a big gain. Like I say, takeaway, we're trying to get a bit more outside, so then there's only got one way to go. I can only drop it inside. It's going to be difficult to loop it back out again. So as we go through different positions here, just to show you the whole motion really. I mean, from there, obviously the club's way behind, and then it comes from behind up and over, head to the top of the swing. This way it comes round, and it feels like you can get it more behind him as he's dropping it down. So obviously there's the top of the backswing, very different. And then left arm parallel, kind of about here. And then as it comes down, obviously it's coming down, the club head is coming outside the left forearm here, and on the right hand side it's coming down the right forearm, so club head's just inside the hands here, and then down to impact. So obviously you've got to get a very high hands, and this just turning onto it, lower hands, better impact position there. And then obviously the follow through is going to be different coming through. But it gained just a couple of miles per hour with the club head speed, but it felt a lot better, and the ball was travelling further because it wasn't getting as much curve on there. It's gone a lot straighter and even hit quite a few really nice draws with it. So I just want to show you that in case it helps anybody, and hopefully it does. And if anybody's got any comments, just let me know. Thanks.